Hello everybody and welcome back. Today I am going to show you guys around one of the worlds I have built. Those of you who follow me on Tumblr know that I have like a fan fiction comics blog devoted to Slenderman and Pyramid Head. Recently I have written a very long story involving them. It's over, I think, 1,500 words. It's a lot of words. Or no, 15,000 words. Anyway, and I figured to help you guys who have read it visualize what's going on in the stories, I would build the locations. And so we're going to start with the courtyard of their apartment. This is the courtyard of the Last Centurion Arms. That is their apartment over there. And, yeah, it's nothing too special. I did make the mistake of, in the story, referring to their apartment as being on the 14th floor. And as far as the story goes, that's still true. But as far as building, like, realistically, doing these 4 floors took me 3 hours. So, yeah, to do 14 floors would be absolutely ridiculous. So, as far as the Minecraft world I've done goes, they are in the they're in the first building, 4th floor, 8th unit, 1408. There you go. A friend of mine has recently been reading these stories, and she has pointed out, or she has asked, I should say, about all the different references I put in the story. And I will point those out as we go along. The name of the apartment building, the Last Centurion Arms, is a reference to Doctor Who, Rory the Rumen, all of that. Yeah. Just, writing can get to be very dull. And so I feel like if I pepper in, with different things and different references like that, it can be it can be something very obvious, like calling, yeah, I can't even think of something right now because I can't brain. But, it could be something obvious, it could be something a little more subtle, or maybe even just something that you would get as a writer, but you have to keep it interesting. Anyway, let's turn the sky on. Okay. There we go. Alright, daytime, nighttime, daytime. Hopefully the command blocks are working. I almost call it a transporter. This isn't Star Trek. Alright, let's go inside. Alright, this is the inside of the place. Big hallway, blue. I tried to keep the colors as close to what I had originally drawn as I could. But there are a couple of cases where I had to kind of just improvise and, redo things, because, I mean, there's not a whole lot of different colors to choose from. So, anyway, let's go inside and take a look. Okay, here we have John and Red's apartment. It's a beaten up armchair, bookshelves. That would be the porch, couch, all that good stuff. These are pieces of paper in an item frame. I forgot what I was going to say. I hate it when I do that. The idea behind these is that there are 8 of them around the house, and each one is like a note from the game. This big gray thing would be their TV. They had to get a new one after the first one came to life and attacked Red, so. Kitchen, got a stove, sink, and dishwasher, and all that good stuff. Got a fridge. Yep. So it's nothing too special, but as far as like the layout of it, this is almost exactly what I had pictured when I was writing it. This would be John's room. Not bad. Yeah. Nothing special. Again, this was really, bathroom here, nothing special. The whole idea behind this short little project is just to give myself and those who want to see it a way to visualize better what's going on in the story. This is more of like a reference for me as well. This is Pyramid Head's room. It's a bloody mess. Look at that. Ugh. There's crap everywhere. So yeah, this is their place. I have to say, if I had an apartment like this, I would be very happy, because the apartment I'm in right now is not fantastic. Anyway, let's move on. From here, we are going to go to the bar, which is called the Anomaly. It is called such because I left the door open. It is called such because it exists on multiple planes of reality, and as such, every time you go to visit, it's a different place. Hence the name. This time around, it looks like this. In the story, it's meant to look like an old English pub, but I've never been to England, I've never seen a pub outside of a television show, so I did the best I could with this. Hang on just a second. No, not that. Whoa! Crank up the sensitivity. Yikes. Okay, easy, back. Alright, this would be the bar. Let me shut the door so no one gets inside. Yep. These are meant to be, like, you know, tables and stools, all that stuff. Nothing. Yeah, I'm babbling now. It's Bart! Hey, Bart! How's it going, bro? Yes, you. I demand drinks. Bring me a drink. Yes, the drink. Anyway, I'm being silly. But yeah, Bart, the bartender man, is, in the story, an obvious reference to me to an Enderman. Which that in itself is a reference to I guess you could call him an animator or a cartoonist I follow on YouTube. He has a character that is an Enderman that tends a bar, and his name is Bart. So that's what that was. You know, you got your drinks up here, got your place to make them, and hello. Hey there. Jump on me. Stay back there and earn your keep. Anyway, you know, speakers, and you got your sound system and all that good shit. But yeah, you know, again, nothing super special or ridiculous, you know, about this place, but just, again, a way for me to visualize. You got your bathrooms back here, nothing really worth talking about. Yeah. So, let's go to Celine's apartment, Pond Place, which, if you hadn't guessed by now, is a reference to Doctor Who again. Here we go. Externally, the way the building is shaped, it looks a lot like the place where I live right now. That was both kind of an accident and intentional, if that makes any sense. That would be her place up there in the corner. So, let's go inside. Welcome to Pond Place. Oh, I thought I got rid of the bats. Flippin' Minecraft has a bat problem. Anyway, door. This 404, I thought when I was drawing it out, I thought that it would be kind of funny to put a character who disappears and cannot be found in an apartment labeled 404. You know, like computer error 404, file cannot be found, person cannot be found. Anyway, I get the feeling that there's a zombie in there, so if that's the case, I'll have to kill it. Let's go inside. Oh yeah, there's all kinds of nasty stuff in here. You know what? Let's just switch it back. There we go. Alright, so yeah, this would be Celine's place. That would be the window where, you know, John looked out and saw everything basically going insane. Yeah. Now, in Celine's apartment, you really only see the front door, that window, and the couch. So I was able to have a little bit of fun with the rest of it. Yeah. We don't see her room at all in the story so far, so I really just kind of made this up as I went along. It's nothing, again, nothing special, but I like it. I think she's got a nice place. Bathroom in here. Again, nothing too out of the ordinary. But yeah, I like it. I think it's a good place. Again, I wouldn't mind living in a place like this. So, let's get out of here and go to L's. Come on. Move away while it loads. Alright, this is L's house. Very modern, kind of funky looking. It hasn't been fully talked about in the story, but Elle, at a young age, won the lottery. I think it was, I haven't written it down yet, so nothing's set in stone, but my idea is that when she turned about 23 or so, however that works out, a friend of hers got her a scratch-off ticket as like a joke, because she always said, oh, you know, those are a waste of money. And then she actually used the ticket, because why not? And she won the flippin' lottery. So she bought Celine that apartment, and then she built herself this house. So yeah, you got your driveway, and that's where John would park. And these were supposed to be cactuses, or cacti, whichever it is, but they were bugging out and wouldn't let me put them down. Let's change the time again. Make sure it's actually, you know, daytime. Alright. Living room. Hey. Big glass wall, which was a pain in the butt. Just because, yeah, it was a pain in the butt. Yep, got our living room here. Washer, dryer. Smallest bathroom in the world back there. The television. Over here is the kitchen. Come on now. Yeah, over here's the kitchen. And again, in the comics and the story, we only see this much of it. So for the rest of it, I just kind of filled in the blanks. Funnily enough, the kitchen, at least this area, without the, ignoring the dining room area, this looks almost exactly like the kitchen of the place where my parents live right now. Same goes for the living room. I think I even put the couches in the same place, you know, for the fireplace and all that. That was kind of an accident. I think that might have been like a subconscious thing. But yeah, you know. She's got some pressed plants up there. Jack likes to press plants and flowers and stuff. And I forgot to mention, I actually changed my skin for this. Yeah. So I could, yeah, I changed my skin. Anyway, so let's go upstairs. Come on. Alright. We are upstairs. This is the office, which is very small, you know, kind of cramped like it's supposed to be. That's a closet. You can see the guest bed is just kind of thrown in there, which was intentional, because that's the way it is in the story. In here is a bathroom, which you won't see in the story, but whatever, I had to fill in this blank space somehow. Over here, we have Jack's room, and I really like this room. Just, if I had had this room as a kid, I would have been very happy. Freaking vines are growing everywhere. I have it in my head that Jack is very smart. I based him off of my younger sister in a way. And so he's very intelligent, very much into science and history and all of that good stuff, nature. And so he's got different specimens up here that he's collected and saved, and you know, kind of got a jungle theme going on with his bedroom, which I think is just really cool. So yeah, shelf full of books. Kid loves to read, just like his mother. Yeah, but yeah, this is probably my favorite room in the entire universe that I've created. It's so cool. Going back out to the hallway, we come into Elle's room, which yeah, I cannot speak. We do not see her room at all in the story so far, so I got to go just completely off book and do whatever the hell I wanted in here. which, now that I say that, it looks kind of plain, but you know, she doesn't need much. So yeah, some more flowers that Jack has pressed for her. Got a nice view of the trees in the backyard, and it's reading. You know, got her bathroom in here, double sink, king size bed. Like I said, it's where the magic happens. So yeah, let's go downstairs, and I will show you the backyard, which I'm really happy with. It looks exactly the way I pictured it in my head. I am just very happy with it. Let me turn off the rain first. Okay. Hop over the couch like a heathen. Alright. Get out the door. There we go. So yeah, this is the backyard. This is Mr. Fish's pond where Elsa could tumble. You know, just like that. Yeah, lily pads. But yeah, there you go. That's the bench where they were sitting, and, you know, they had their pizza over here and the chairs. This backyard, coincidentally, looks a lot like, to me it looks very similar to one that we had in one of the houses where I lived not that long ago. Which, again, it was probably a subconscious thing. I've moved all over the place, and so I tend to, whenever I create worlds, I tend to put a little bit of every place I've been in there. You know. But anyway, over here you've got the bar, you know, where the song came on. I love that song. You should have listened to it if you haven't. And over here's where they came to dance, and Jack watched them from behind that plant over there. I love the story. I know I don't usually gush about my own work, but this is, the story and the whole world that I've created for these characters is just absolutely amazing, I think, and I love it. And this is pretty much it. I will continue to add to it as I see fit. And, yeah. So let's go back to the start. And here we go. Alright. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed. Now that the main story is finished, and I have the novelization done, once this is up, I'm going to start doing the full color responses to questions, like I was to start with. Because as much as the blog has changed, at its heart, it's still an Ask blog, and I don't want to, you know, lose that. So, yeah, send them in. AskSlenderhead.tumblr.com. I will put a link in the description, and I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.